is Mary Rindersbacher. I'm the dialect coach for City Circle's production of Dancing at Lughnasa. This play takes place in Northern Ireland, and we would love for you to bring some of the dialect into your audition. This does not mean you need to be perfect. We are not looking for perfection. What we want to see is if you're willing to try a dialect in your audition and that you are somebody who is ready to play and explore. Today I'm going to give you a few key sound changes for the Northern Irish dialect. And if this feels overwhelming or too much, I want you to just focus on one. See if you can bring one sound change into your audition. The first sound change I'm going to give you is the elongated O sound. So in American English, when we say O, like in the word home or go, I'm lengthening it to make it obvious, but we use a diphthong, which means two vowels put together. In this case, an O and an U. You can hear it when I say home. But in both the Irish and Northern Irish dialect, that is replaced by an elongated O sound. So you just stay on that O. And how you can practice this is just start with the O. O, O, and then add in your word. So let's do home, because I just did that. Home. And I want you to practice it long at first, and then you can shorten it. So home, go, no. Then you can shorten it a bit. Home, go, no. The next sound change is another elongated vowel, and it is the long A sound. So again, in American English, we have a diphthong. Those are the two vowels put together. So when we say a word like stay, A, we have an A and an E. But in Irish, we are going to take that second vowel out and we are just gonna hold on to the A sound. And again, I want you to practice it long first and then you can shorten it. So just start with A. You can also think of Canadian bacon. So hold that A. Then we can add it into a word like stay, away. Again, I want you to do it long first, and then you can shorten it. Stay, away, so that it feels more comfortable. Okay, so here is a more intermediate to advanced sound change that we're going to do. Again, if it feels overwhelming, don't worry about it. But if you're wanting to try, let's give it a go. So we're gonna work with the sound ow, like ow, that hurts, or in the word town. Now in American English, you can see how my lips are moving, town, own. We're gonna make this a lot more closed and a little bit more forward. So you're gonna make your lips a little bit more tense. Town, O, O, O. And you see how it feels more forward than back, ow, O, O. So that's where I want you to practice. You can look in a mirror when you do it. Oh, oh. You can feel your lips. They're a little bit more tense. They're not moving as much. And then you can add it to a word. So town, town, about. Okay, so here is an easy consonant change that I know you can do. Anytime you come across a word that ends in ing, what you're gonna do is just take that G out. So instead of drinking, you're gonna say drinkin', drinkin'. Just take that G out. That's an easy one, I know you can do it. In the Irish dialect, it might be helpful to notice where the sound in your mouth is. And what I mean by that is that in American English, we tend to speak back and we use our lips a lot. And sometimes they're a little bit lazy. But I want you to bring a little bit more tension into your lips and bring the sound a little bit more forward so that it's living more here than back here. Something you'll notice about the Irish dialect is its musicality. So when you're speaking a line, it's not going to be monotone, and we're not going to emphasize just one word. What we're going to do is we're going to make it more of a song. We're going to make it a bit more musical. You're going to notice that I'm going to hold some things a little bit longer. And I'm also going to change my pitch a little bit. You might notice that my speaking pitch just changed a couple notches and went a little bit higher. That's also characteristic of the dialect. Something about the Northern Irish dialect is that the ends of phrases tend to go up, almost as if you're asking a question. I went into town today. It'll jump up a little bit. What are you going to do? In that case, it's an actual question, so it makes sense. But you can also use it to end your phrase, even if it's just a period. If you want to listen to some more examples and do a little bit more work, we're going to include some links to a website where you can listen to some native Northern Irish speakers. And when you're doing that listening, see if you can spot some sound changes, the O's, the A's, and see if you can notice that upward inflection at the end of the phrases. And remember, we are not looking for perfection. When you get cast in the show, you're gonna work with me. We're gonna work together. We're gonna make sure that your dialect is right where it needs to be for the play. What we want is for you to come in and have some fun and be willing to play.